everybody. Hope everybody's doing good tonight. I'm on tonight for some psychic readings, giving some people some psychic readings. So if anybody's interested, speak up and we're gonna do this. So I was on already the last 2 nights, I think 2 or even 3 maybe, doing this, and the reactions have been really good. So I'm like really excited because this is seemingly doing wonders for people, and they're really happy and they're enjoying it. So I'm excited about it, because this is something I've been doing for a long time, and this is literally my life. Not really, reading cards, but doing all this other stuff, concerning the occult and shamanism and all of that. So, tarot is kind of a part of it, or psychic readings. So, I love that I can do this for other people, and I love that they put their trust in me, and I can give them some information, some insight, and some of the things in their lives that they're unsure, insecure about, so. It's weird to let my multi-chat. Oh, okay. Okay. I guess the multi-chat. I think the multi-chat for some reason wasn't working yesterday, but I think everybody was. Unless. I don't know. Ugh. Stuff is slow. I updated my computer, so I don't know. Okay. There we go. Tomorrow's Friday. I'm excited. My weekend is coming. Hopefully, possibly, potentially going to Tampa on Saturday. If any of you live there, maybe I'll see you. I'm going to a show. I don't know who's playing. Oh, wait a minute. It's not Tampa that I'm going to. I'm going to Orlando, possibly. Going to see a band named Druid Lord and a couple of others. That's going to be good. I haven't been to a show in a while because of transportation problems. So, I hope it will work, but we will see. I don't put my hopes up because it could still fall through for whatever, whatever reasons. But, yeah, and then Sunday I have practice with my own band. So that's going to be good. Really tired today. I haven't been sleeping really well because my cat has been sick and I have been waiting for results of her blood test. And they called me this morning, but I didn't expect them to call so early, like right when I got up when I was drinking my tea. Hey, Buster! Thanks for following! How are you? Hell yeah! I'm ready for you. You're the first one in. So I have already been shuffling the cards for 7 minutes. So I'm good. Weekend is upon me, you know? So heavy metal is upon me. So let's put it this way. Yeah, I don't know if you have a weekend or if you work on the weekends. Because I did that for the longest time, working on the weekends. And I finally said, oh, I'm done. I'm not doing that anymore. Because everybody is having their good time on the weekend. So I'm like, I want to be part of it. Not to mention, you know, I'm in a band. So I have to kind of have weekends off so I can actually perform with my band. Because that's when you want to perform. Sometimes you perform during the week, but nobody comes to your show during the week because everybody has to work, you know. But yeah, hope you're doing well. So, do you have anything specific that you want to know about for this reading? Because there will be, the card at the end will be the card that is going to be directly answering any question that you could have. Oh, okay, yeah. That's great. That's great. So she's your ex-girlfriend, but you guys have been kind of hanging out again? Just want to make sure I understood that right. Okay. Okay. That sounds good. We'll do that. So. Okay. Perfect. So, let's see. Okay. We're going to start with this card. This card represents what's presently happening in your life, okay? So, let's turn that over. Ooh. I mean, this card is kind of self-explanatory. Three of Swords. Okay, so there is heartbreak. Uh-oh, yeah. There is heartbreak. There is a loss. Let me find the better words. Yep. First word, heartbreak, separation, stormy relationship, longing for an absent love. Oh my god. This is like I think this is the most forward reading I've had on here on Twitch so far. Right from the start, we're going 360, boom, or 180, whatever you want to call it. Okay, so you probably, most likely can resonate with that. Turbulence and heartbreak, separation, stormy relationship, longing for an absent love. So, kind of already describing what you were kind of asking about, okay? So moving on. This card is your past. Okay. Interesting. That's very interesting. The Eight of Swords. As you can see there, she is being controlled by the moon. So in the past, you were kind of suppressed and oppressed and guided, like you were guided by not good forces. Let's put it that way, okay? So it was like bondage, being controlled by outside forces, censorship, restriction. Okay. So that was in the past. I don't know if that was her, or if maybe you yourself made yourself that way on your own. It was something like that. At least that's what I'm feeling. So yeah, but that's in the past, so that's not now. Now is, the Three of Swords. But we got a lot of swords going on here, which is not always a bad thing, but it is something to, duly noted. Okay, so next one. Your subconscious influences. How does your crap. How does your subconscious influence you? Okay. Nine of Swords. This is not really a good card. So your subconscious is a lot of anxiety. There is bad health. And again, swords. We have swords again. Okay, so your subconscious has you on edge, has you really sleepless nights, worry, misery, despair, stress. Those are the key words. Okay, so that's your subconscious. That's doing that to you right now. So yeah, something something to keep in mind. Okay, so the next one is your secret desires and wishes. Let's see what you get there. Yeah. Oh. Alliance. The Five of Cups inverted, okay? You can see here how the woman is yelling at her partner, and the spilled cups and the roses next to them, reminding them of their love that once was, but because it's inverted. So what goes on there is pretty much, let me see. So it's new relationships. The opposite. Okay, because it's inverted. So you get the opposite. Return of a past friend. It aligns. Fliberatadores. Hi. Sorry if I didn't say your name. Thank you for following. Sorry. Thank you for following. Welcome to the room. Okay, so Because if it were upright, then it would be that, a lost love, blah blah blah. The roses reminding of a love that once was. The spilled cups are the remnants of the past of the good love that once was. But because it's inverted, it's the opposite. New relationship, return of a past friend. I'm pretty much certain that it's about her, that this is her. Unless there's somebody else that you recently, but I mean, that wouldn't really make sense, so. Okay, so moving on, we get hidden forces. How do they influence you? Okay, let's see. Okay. So, hidden forces got you a little bit down here. Okay, that's the Three of Cups inverted. So, hidden forces got you feeling a little bit like you kind of lost the fun in life a little bit, like the pleasure. You were not really having so much fun. There's illness again, which is bad health here and illness. So that's something to think about. It doesn't have to be always physical. It can be mental. It could be anything. So there's something like that around. So that's the hidden forces influence you in that way. Okay, so. So this is a good card here. This is events yet to come. This is your future. What will come in the future. Oh wow, this card, I have not drawn this card for somebody in a minute. That's really a good card. That is the Wheel of Fortune. Look at that. That's a wonderful card. Wheel of Fortune. So kind of self-explanatory. In your near future, you will find fortune, chance, unplanned happenings, fate, and destiny. Sounds to me like probably your lady there. So, really good card for future. So you can really power through and look forward to what this card, is going to bring to you. So. Okay. Next card we have surrounding environments. How do they influence you? Okay. Good card. It's the King of Wands. Really great card. Even also like the design of the card is just awesome. So the King of Wands. So the King of Wands represents. It's a parent. It's a strong, leading parent. Strong authority. Taking good care. Okay, so you got somebody like that in your surrounding environment. One of your parents, maybe both of your parents. So that's really good that you have that. That you have this card drawn in this area is really good. Loving parental qualities, married man, wise leader. Your father, maybe your mother, unsure, but yeah, so one of your parents or both really supporting, and that's really good. So influence of others. So this card is about what influence, how others make you feel. Other people around you. Ooh, okay. That's the Five of Wands, and it's like you can see them all here. There's a lot of conflict. There's a lot of conflict, fighting, disagreement with persons around you. Maybe at your job, I could think that's something. There's conflict. There's like it's kind of like irking, and it's not really such a good situation that you find yourself in with certain people around you there. There's competition, discord, struggle, legal troubles, conflict with neighbors. Yeah, so So that's something that you have with people around you right now. I can feel that it's not something really bad. It's something that will pass quickly, but it's there, and it's kind of just like irking you a little bit. That's kind of what I feel. So then we have your spiritual forces. How do your spiritual forces influence you? Let's check that out. That's a very important card. Oh, good card. That's the Queen of Wands. You had the King of Wands and the Queen of Wands. Two really good cards. Look at her. She's perfect. She's beautiful. It's since it's this card is literally next to the card that's about your lady friend there. I think this card is her. I think this is representing her, and this is actually a very strong, assertive. Let's see, lack of words here. Attractive, well-liked female. Assertive, a sincere person, confidence. So I think that card represents her for sure. That's really what I think. So, last card. Let's see what comes up with for you when it comes to between the two of you. Okay, so this card. Oh man, this is really good. You get the Temperance, and it's not inverted, so that's really good. So that one is pretty much a card that represents mixing things to like, how do I say this the best way? Combining things to create something new. Okay, patience. There's a balance. There's channeling one's energy, combining elements for new results. That's for you and her right here. So it's pretty much that you guys have your chemistry in order at this moment. And you're working this out perfectly. You're bringing things together that are supposed to be together, and literally your whole layout, your whole deck was very crystal clear to me what goes on here, and very much in favor of what's going on there. This is a good thing. There is nothing, I have no bad vibes. There are a little bit like things with other things that need improvement, but we all have that, but when it comes to you and her, I see good things. So that pretty much concludes your reading, and I'm really glad. This was really first reading of the night. Perfect. Yes, definitely. Love it. Really glad I could do that. What, Mary? My cat's meowing in agreement, I think. You're welcome. That's awesome. That was great. That was really great. Yeah, so you keep doing your thing. It looks like you're doing it. You're on a good path here. Yep, anybody wants a reading, just let me know. I'm here. I'm waiting. I'm patient. I'm ready. I really wish that this were like that. Sometimes I'm really surprised how bad my English still is. Sometimes after 15 years of being here, I'm embarrassed sometimes. But it only happens sometimes. It's not like that all the time. That's why it's weird. we're good. We're off to positive to a good good thing tonight. It's things are working well. I gotta try to say Sion. I really don't want to because it's gonna be cold tonight. But I'm upstairs, and upstairs it's hot. Downstairs cold, upstairs hot. I always struggle with this here in Florida, in my house. It's all right. Let me mix these cards some more. I don't know if any other people are in chat, but just speak up if you want me to tell you some stuff that you've been insecure about and have been wondering about. Just let me know, because I'm here. Yeah, I'm gonna be here for a while. Some of you will come in later, and I'm not gonna be able to get you, but okay. Ah. All right. Come on, people. I'm anxiously awaiting your arrival. And your participation. Well, Sorry, I'm yawning. What I was saying earlier, how tired I am because I haven't been sleeping because my cat has been sick and I've been worried. But luckily, the blood test came good, came back better. She had kidney failure on Friday, and it was really bad, and it almost looked like she wasn't gonna make it. But because of medication and the veterinarian, she has survived, and her levels have gone down. So that's really good. Like her, her kidney levels of whatever toxins. So really good. She's recovering, and tonight is gonna be the first night since Friday where I can actually sleep without being scared that my cat's gonna, pass on me. So I'm more relaxed. But that's why I'm very tired today. Hard for me to wake up this morning, but it's okay. I can sleep enough when I'm dead, so gotta keep going. Luckily at my job it's been busier recently because season is upon us pretty much. Here in Florida, wintertime is the season where we are busy in the restaurant industry. So that has made time go by very quickly, which I love. I think everybody does. And even so it's been busy, it's been rather relaxed. The mood around the restaurant has been pretty good lately. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. My sound. Oh, and it stopped working again. Oh, no. There it is. I think it's there. Yeah. Okay. It's weird. And it's just like then I unplugged my interface, and then I flip a switch on the interface, and then it works again. So yeah, I hope you can hear me. I'm ready for giving you a psychic reading. Ready for you. I would love to give you a little idea on the things that you're wondering about in your life right now. So I've been doing this for a long time, 25 years to be exact. So I'm a little bit experienced. Oh, it's finally cooling down here in my room. Oh, my cat is stuck. Marie, you were always like that since you were a baby. You could never figure out your claws. She can't figure out how to retract them in time and properly when she jumps off of stuff. It's so weird. Miss Marie, what's your problem? Weirdo. She's recovering. She's recovering well. I'm happy about that. I was freaking out. I just lost my dog almost not even a month ago. Not even a month ago. Even my co-worker was so... I came to work and I talked about my cat and he was like, wait a minute. Didn't your dog just die? And I'm like, yeah. I was like, a month ago. And he looked at me and he was like, no. It's been less than a month. I'm like, you know that? He's like, yeah, I know that. It's been less than a month that your dog died. And I'm like, oh my God. You're right. It's like, I have so many animals and I have 12 more. So I'm going to have to go through this 12 more times. Not excited about that at all. Now, my dog was very old. I think that's why it's easier for me to kind of like, I grieve. I have my times where the grief strikes me. But it is not like if Marie would have passed, it would have been harder because she's only 8 and she's a little cat. So pretty much she could have had another 8 years, you know. So that would have been really devastating when somebody's so young, you know, because they had their whole life ahead of them and then they die. Now my dog was 15. He was old and he was a German Shepherd mix. He was really big and he was blind and deaf and his hip was giving out and it was time, you know. He was old. He had a heart attack and then he died. He didn't suffer really, so that was really good. His sister suffered a little bit. And I just lost another cat like 2 years ago. He suffered tremendously. It was very sudden and it was just literally within days and it was awful. It was the worst. So it's hard, you know, because I'm a person of Mother Nature, of the animals, and less of the people unless they're close to me. I don't trust anybody until they show me I can trust them, and even then I'm cautious, you know. But my animals, I don't care. They mean everything to me. They're my family, so. But she's good. Just, I mean, kidney failure is hard, so she's going to be recovering. I think it said online that it's going to take about 3 months for a cat to fully recover. I think it's probably going to be a little bit faster for her because that's normally for older cats, but still going to be probably a month or so. But all right, people, come on now. Because if not, I'm going to leave you. I'm going to leave you and I don't know when I'm coming back. You don't want that. Trust me. But go check out my TikTok too. Dragana1988. And don't forget, like I said, if you're a gamer, if you like game streamers, check out Kenshin Dive Warrior and their Raleigh. They're both excellent. They know what they're talking about. And they're entertaining and funny. To the contrary of what I think sometimes. No, I'm just kidding. They are really funny. They're really entertaining. I can sit there and watch it for hours, so it's funny. Kenshin the Warrior does some really great Guild Wars 2 streams. He plays Warrior, obviously, on Guild Wars 2 really well with a great sword. But it's a katana. Pretty cool. He also plays a samurai in For Honor, Orochi. He's actually a real samurai in real life. That's even cooler. So he can act it out in the game. My brother Hirali, on the other hand, is a genius in Guild Wars 2 lore. He is a genius. He's been playing this game forever. At least, I don't know, 15, 16 years. Whenever Guild Wars 1 came out, he's been playing it since then. And he is very good. He does some... one thing that he really does that I really love are the comparison streams. Like where he will compare an area on the map in Guild Wars 1 to Guild Wars 2. And he will literally have both of those showing on the screen. And you can compare the two and how the developers of the game have changed it and all that stuff. And it's really cool. It's really cool. Or he does like this, what is it called, survival run or whatever he calls it, where he has literally no weapons and no armor and nothing, and does the storyline, plays the storyline without any weapons and anything. So it's really difficult. So it's cool. It's really cool. So you should check these guys out if you're interested, because listen, the big guys, they got viewers. We got it. They're good. You need to support your little people. You need to support the people that are trying to make it still. I know you like your good old stuff that you already know, but give others a chance. They might have more to offer than even the big guys that you're watching, I'm not saying don't watch them, but I'm saying, give other people a chance. Let others have some of the cake too. Sometimes some people, they have to pass on the torch too. And they cannot be so selfish, You can't be like that. I already tell little kids, I'm not around many little kids, but when I am, like my boss has his children in the restaurant or my manager has her son there. I did this one actually for my boss's son. I painted that for him. I tell them, when they have these things that they strive for, I encourage them, the new generation. If any of them say, I want to play guitar, I want to draw, I want to paint, I would never be like, oh man, they're going to take my spot. Or no, you got to support, you got to hone these kids to do that. They're the new generation. You got to be a good example, So I think that these big streamers should be more of supportive of the little stream community. But they're so involved with themselves, they have no time. They don't care. Give us a chance. guys are not really talkative today at all. My chat was blowing up the last 2 days, and today it's silence. What's wrong? Guys, it's Friday tomorrow. Oh man, I was just thinking, what's that behind me? Is that the demon that I had summoned recently? I'm just kidding. The demons don't exist. But they're gods, actually. But that's funny. It's my cat. And I heard her behind me the whole time. And then, Mary? What, Mary? What's wrong? Mary? What's wrong? You're so cute, Mary. She is. Weirdo cat. She's been locked in this room. She hates it because she's really mostly an outside cat. She does not really like being inside, and she's been stuck here because of her disease. Poor girl.
It's okay, Mary. You can go outside soon, okay? Okay, Mary?
Yeah. Hopefully soon. Maybe a month. Maybe less. If she keeps progressing good, then she can go outside earlier. I would prefer that. But come on, guys. Nobody, you guys really don't want to know what's happening in your life? You don't want me to tell you anything? There's no way. See, I got one viewer. I wonder if that's Buster. Or who... Oh, wait a minute. I can't hover. No, I don't know how to do that. See, I don't know how to fucking do that. I suck at this technology thing. I was good up until, like, probably, I don't know, maybe like 8 years ago. That's when I started being like, what's this? I don't know. I can only imagine when I'm an old lady what I'm gonna know nothing. Absolutely nothing. Been on here for almost an hour and I've only given one reading. Guys, where are you? I need you. But I really do want to thank everybody again. I've gained so many followers in the last 2 days, and I'm so grateful. I can't even believe it. I can't even believe it. It's like I want to send flowers to everybody. It's really great. I'm very grateful, and it's just it makes it worth for me. You know, it makes it really worth for me, and it makes me think I didn't waste my time. You know what I mean? Because, yes, I'm doing this for myself, but I'm doing this for others, too. And I love doing it for others. And I love that the last 2 days I had a bunch of people, please, can you give me a reading? I want to know. And I'm like, yes. And it's not shenanigans, you know. It's not some a gypsy trick, right? Some tsigan, as we say in Serbia. It's not that. No. It's not an illusion. It is what it is. You know what I mean? It's not always a spot on, and it's oftentimes not exactly how you want it and how you think it or how you meet the eye, right? But it is. It's like these little hooks that are these little anchors that are sticking out. Each of these cards is a little anchor that is sticking out from the connection of I don't know how to say that, like the invisible that you know, we can call it magic, we can call it whatever, that lets us see into it. The people like us that have honed the skill, because pretty much anybody and everybody is capable of doing this, but only if you train yourself. You know, if you train yourself in this sort of thing, are you able to do this we all derive from the gods, if you will, right? Because our ancestors, they're dead now, so they're, you know, from plant to animal, from animal to human, from human to spirit, and from spirit to God. That's how it goes, pretty much. So, so our ancestors had these skills, and we just, as we have evolved, we kind of shed the skin like a snake a little bit, because there is really no direct necessity in a sense. But that's kind of actually, the opinion on that is actually now worldwide and mainly changing, because it's being discovered that things like yoga and meditation and such can actually have really big health benefits, mentally as well as physical. So we're kind of turning this back now to understanding that that this is actually more crucial and more fundamental and important than we thought, because we shed it a little bit and left Mother Nature behind, if not actually were actively part of her destruction, or are still, because of fear of her. So we kind of just let technology take over. That's why a lot of people are just dull these days, you know. They just let technology, that's just it. They live their lives through the TV screen or to the computer screen, and they don't see anything. They don't even leave their house, you know, to go for a walk or anything like that. It's just, that's all they ever do. And I mean, if you look into things like what I do and stuff like that, but if you just really do stupid shit the whole time, or watch stupid shows that make you just, but it's all about pretty much tuning out and forgetting about your own life, which is perfect. Like, you can do that. You should do that, because it is in your own way a form of meditation, I would say, right? Watching something where you are in it and then you don't really think about anything, but you're just focusing on what you're watching on TV or whatever. I don't think that's unhealthy necessarily if you do it for like maybe 2 hours, but if you do it like a movie or something. But if you do it every day for 12 hours a day, and it's nothing educational, or it's nothing of higher value, and it's just stupid shit like, you know, fucking, I don't know, these rednecks shooting ducks and shit. You know what I mean? Then it's not a good idea. It's not going to help you in your spiritual development, which you do need. You know, you do need that. You need that. Spiritual is really just a too broad of a term, but there's really no better term. That's like just the only term kind of we can use. But it's, you know, you don't have to always think you're floating on clouds, or you're like, you know, you're Buddha himself, you know. But there's a conscience, right? You gotta have like a conscience, and your conscience is evolving through education, through learning, through meditation, through ritual, ceremony, and these things, you know. Reading books. Who does that anymore? Nobody. And when they read, it's my Kindle. And that's fine. See, this is where technology can, you know, has helped, because we can make books that are this big into something that you can't even see, and it's all, you can have thousands of them on one thing. It's amazing what technology can do. And that's wonderful. But see, I'm old-fashioned. Like, and that's, my mom always laughed at me. She's like, what's the difference? Just get a Kindle. You can have all the books you want on there and read them on there. I'm like, nah, I want the real books. I want to turn the pages. I want to, like, hold the book. I want to smell it, you know. I'm weird like that. My mom's like, you're stupid. I'm like, whatever, Mom. You use your Kindle. I have my own thing. I want to have my walls pretty much covered in books. You know what I mean? That's what I want. I want to live in a library. Lately, I have been kind of not reading much, because I said I've been stressed out. And I cannot read when I'm stressed out, because I will read a whole chapter and then suddenly I'll stop reading it and I'm like, what did I just read? Because my brain was thinking about something completely different, about whatever situation is stressing me at the time. My brain was there and not actually reading anything. That's what happens when I'm stressed out. I cannot read when I'm stressed out. So lately I've not been really reading, and I've been looking at my book over there that I'm on right now. I'm reading another Edda, the Asato Edda right now. So I'm looking at the book there, and I'm like, I should do it. No, I can't. I'm gonna be totally distracted. I can't do it. So, but soon again, I'll find my peace again. It's coming back, and then. And then I'll be on there again. I had some weird noises just now. But anyway, I have one viewer. Who's the viewer? Who are you? Tell me your name. You don't want a reading? I got your life in my hands right now. I can tell you all about it. Because I'm not going to be on here for much longer if I don't get a response today. I'm not upset about it or disappointed. I've been getting really great feedback, really positive stuff. I mean, people were literally saying, you're the best streamer out there. And I'm like, oh my God, what? No. But really nice. It makes me feel good, So the last 2 days have been really fruitful, Fruitful is a good word. So, nothing wrong with one slow night. Might be coming back tomorrow, might not be. It depends. I think there may be a friend coming to visit us tomorrow. If it is tomorrow and not Saturday. But I'm unsure right now. I think it might be tomorrow. But I think he might be coming in really late. At like 2 in the morning or something. But yeah. So if he's coming in at 2 in the morning, then I could probably still stream. Because I'm probably going to be sleeping by the time he comes here. So unless something changes within me and I'm not tired. But, yeah. So, I will try to be back tomorrow. I'm just trying to do this, whenever I can. I haven't had really many things that I had to do, lately. So, I was like, okay, I'm gonna start streaming again. Because I took, like, a 2-month break, like I said, there was a lot going on. My dog passed, and a lot of stuff was going on for me. With my band found a new drummer, so we've been focusing on that. I'm so grateful, and he is a beast. Lord Valak, that is a beast, and we are very grateful because we can get back to live performances, which is to me the most important thing of it all. Of course, writing music and producing albums, but there's so much stuff that's involved with it. Of course, when the final outcome is ready, it's like, you're just so, it's such a great feeling, and it really is more, to me, it's more like we need to have these CDs when we have performances, so that when people actually want to purchase our music, we have something. We have physical copies that they can purchase from us, right? That's pretty much the only reason why. Because other than that, I don't care about recording that much. I really don't care. I'm doing this for my people so that they can buy something. Because when we really have these fans... Because our fans are very particular. Either... Like, the people will not even approach us. They don't want it. They're scared, or they don't want it. It's not, like, whatever. Or we have people that just love us to death. They're our hardcore fans, right? So it's like, and I love that, because that is some really heartfelt and true thing. And then they want shirts, then they want CDs, they want patches, they want everything. They're not just going to buy a little patch, they're going to want everything. You know what I mean? So, and that's why I do this. Because although I have fun recording, it's tedious. I'm not going to lie. It's tedious, and it is, you just want to get it done, because it's never easy, right? You send the first track, hey, there's cracking in the background. What's wrong with that? Oh, do it again. Did you have a fan on or something? Can you use some Russian? Oh my god, do it again. You know what I mean? So it's like, you're like, oh, I got it this time. You're on your 6th try for the first track, you know. Oh, no, there's another popping sound or some shit. Or, oh, you played the wrong note there on the bass or whatever, you know. So it's not just like you record a song real quick and you're done. No, it's trial and error, denial and error. So, yeah. It's kind of... So if I could, I don't know. I don't know. I would just perform on stage, like, let's say 5 days a week. Give me 2 days off. I'll perform 5 days a week on stage. That's what I want to do. If I can make enough money like that, my life will be perfect. I will never complain. Or, you know, or if I can paint 8 hours a day for 5 days a week and sell paintings every week, and that's how I can live, you'll never hear me complain. I really don't complain that much now either, even so I have a job, you know, even so I do a job that I really don't want to do. But, you know, I don't know, I kind of realize what I have, you know, because there are many people out there that are very in unfortunate situations, and I don't care if people say, you make your destiny, you make your fate, it's all you got to do, nope. Sometimes it's not like that. Sometimes you are fucked. You know what I mean? Honestly, sometimes you are, and it's not your fault. And that's really how it goes sometimes. And I feel bad. I've been on the shit end of the stick many times myself. So I can really say that in the position that I'm in the situation that I'm in right now, I'm good. I'm lucky. I mean, you know, it's half luck, really. In a way, in circumstances, you know, being at the right place at the right time type of thing. On the other hand, it's, I wouldn't say hard work, but it is hard planning. It's a lot of planning, a lot of thought, a lot of logical, like, strategy that you got to think on how you could do certain things, you know, when you really try to live your life as an adult, you know, because you look around, you're like, I need an adult. Oh shit, wait a minute, I'm 34 years old, I am an adult. I need an adultier adult, please. Can I be a 6-year-old person around me real quick? Yeah, but it's like, you know, you just gotta kind of go by the guidelines and don't fuck around. Don't fuck your life up. Don't do it. You know, try to not do it. Sometimes it's out of your control and it's out of your hand, I understand, but a lot of other times you are responsible and you gotta, you know, make sure that you're responsible. That's it. That's enough for my TED Talk. Sorry about that, but none of you are talking to me. I don't even know how many people are here. I only see one viewer, but nobody's saying anything, so I feel like I'm having this, like, monologue here right now. That's annoying. Guys, I'm still shuffling cards for you. Still ready to give you a reading. Or some card tricks, maybe? I'm just kidding. No way. Not an illusionist. Oh, look at that. Vixstar? Nah. No, thank you. I'm good. I'm good. I promote my own stuff. Cheaper that way, you know? I'm an artist struggling to survive. I don't really have money to spend on that type of thing. But you can help me by sharing my stuff. I hope my sound, yeah, my sound's still good. Good. Oh man. What a long week, or weekend, I should say. Alright guys, if you're not going to say anything here within like the next 15 minutes, I'm going to hop off and I'm going to enjoy the rest of my night doing something else. But like I said, I will try to come back tomorrow. You know, if somebody's going to be here, I'll be back tomorrow and I'll give you some readings tomorrow. I gotta officially turn my air conditioner off again.
Hey, Mary. How you doing?
Okay, she's tired. She doesn't want to answer me. All right. So tonight's supposed to be really cold again, which I love. I love the cold. I miss the cold. I will forever miss the cold. My home is cold, pretty much. Mostly rainy. Yeah. So is Europe, or Germany specifically. Serbia is not so bad, but yeah, I miss it. Especially being in Florida. That is not the place for me at all. I used to live by the beach. That was nice because I could take the bus to the beach. It took me like 5 minutes. It was awesome. I was at the beach all the time because the beach is a really wonderful thing. But I am an hour and a half away from any beach or anything. Any of my friends live far. The area that I live in is not so bad. It's rather quiet, which I like. But there's also nothing here, you know. I have to drive almost 2 hours any direction to have anything. To go to metal shows, to go to the beach, to go to the springs. To even walk in the woods, I have to drive that far. It's really... Well, I mean, I can drive to Ocala, which is like, I don't know, 35 minutes or something. But it's just, I don't know. And Florida has great scenery when it comes to the foresty parts, the woodsy parts, beautiful greenery, but it's very flat, and it's just the weather here. It just kills me. The people here, the weather here, the laws here, those are things that I just despise. I despise it. But yeah, I really don't have the funds to be able to move states, you know. So, and the plan for me is to move into Tampa within the next couple of years and be close with my friends there, because that's where my friends are, and I can be close to them. All right, so not a big response tonight from anybody, so we'll try again for tomorrow. I think maybe people are saving themselves to be able to come on tomorrow or something like that. So I'm gonna hop off tonight, guys, and I still want to thank everybody. I still want to say thank you I want to say thank you, Buster, for following. Vicstar, thank you for following. Libertadores, thank you for following, if I said that name right. Thank you for following, guys. I appreciate you. And I think I'll see you tomorrow. Okay, I'll be here tomorrow, and we'll have some readings then. And I hope you guys have a dobro večer, good night, gute Nacht, and I will see you tomorrow. Thank you. Bye.